All right, good morning. How's everybody doing? Tuesday again. Tuesday in the Philippines, baby. North Caloocan. Come on in. Let's talk about your favorite YouTube channels. All right, there's my wrench. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Paul Rosario, good morning. Kanoy, good morning. Sean Dayton. Yeah, I'm celebrating Team Ferrari today. Mike Foodie. Magandango Magapo. How's everybody doing? Oh, man, I've got a rotator cuff that's just killing me. Oh, hasn't acted up in years. Last couple of days have been rough, man. Welcome back to the Tuesday chat. Mark was first. How you guys doing? Man, Brian, Philly Brian had mentioned this to me as well when I saw him last week, or it's been a couple of weeks now, but YouTube is just slow right now. Man, it is slow. The views are down. Everything's down. Racer X, good morning from Chicago. Susan Jenko, good morning. Magandango Magapo. How are you? Your wife cuffs you? Yeah, man. I don't know if you guys have ever had this injury, but oh my God, it'll put you down on one knee. The pain is so bad. You can't do anything overhead, you know. Thank God I don't have to wash my hair. Oh, and just raising the arm up to type is a problem. This helps though. This is a hot Chinese oil. You can buy it in the U.S. too at any Asian market has them. Jim Schultz, good morning. Randy, you have it too. Wow, it's mine has not acted up. The last time it acted up, I went into therapy for it, and that was back in 2016. So that hot Chinese oil, though, gives you, about an hour's worth of relief. If you can find this, let me show you what the box looks like. Yeah. When I was in Thailand, I bought a 6-pack of them. This is what it looks like. And this stuff really helps. The Chinese and Vietnamese, they don't believe in traditional medicine, so they use herbs and oils and stuff. Jeff Spicoli, good morning. How are you, brother? Jeff Spicoli. Cool buds and tasty waves, baby. Yeah. Philo, do you still use the TENZ? T-E-N-Z? TENZ. Yeah, Mike. Mike Foodie, man, you wouldn't believe, man, I was doing cartwheels when I found that turmeric. I mean, that's not a spice that's easy to find here in the Philippines. But you guys saw our video. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't put my video up yet. Only Melanie put hers up. BD51, Brian, how are you? You're not late. Oh, we've only been on for 3 minutes. Welcome, Brian. Brian Dickinson. Sean Dayton, what I need is what I got to do is find one of those In the U.S., we call them stretch bands, and you could tie it off to a doorknob or something and just do some exercises. That's all I need to do is I need to get back into the, oh, TENS electric therapy. Yes, I have. We actually have one right here that Melanie bought. It works pretty good. I'm gonna hook it up to myself later and try it out. I was using it on my knee when I was having problems with my knee about Mike. Did I forget to show the rosemary potatoes at the end? They were masarap. I got a little bit drunk during that video. I don't know if you guys could tell. Out chasing things around the yard. Lots of wind tonight. Brian, you guys are having some good weather, though, aren't you? Or am I wrong about that? Did you get snow again? I thought you guys were having good weather over there in New Jersey. Oh. Anyway, we were at the Landmark Grocery, you guys, which is... oh, excuse me. You'll see... yeah, the turmeric. It's still under my fingernails. Yeah, it's still near my fingernails. That turmeric... Jim Grady, you are absolutely right. Yeah, you just have to... And I know all the exercises because I've been in therapy for this over 20 years. When I was in the U.S., my doctor told me, do not get surgery on your shoulder. He said it's something that you'll never, ever recover from. Oh, Susan Jenko, are you talking about this? Just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. It's not like the ones that are used on you in physical therapy, but it, you know, for something that you can buy, I think it was only 2,000 pesos or something. Jim Schultz, I have been, yes. Look in my video list. I did a, okay, Susan, thanks. Jim Schultz, if you look down in my video list, I did a, we went to one of the swim resorts there. Can't remember the name of it now. Sorry. It was a couple of years ago. But yeah, I've got a great video from Pandi Bulacan. I really liked your little dance, but Melanie kicked your butt. Yeah, Melanie's a good dancer. There's really nothing much that Melanie doesn't do good. Yeah. Yeah, Randy. When I saw you wearing that jacket in our live chat, yeah, it's funny. I'm shirtless, and you and Steve got jackets on. Yeah, Jim, I don't remember the name of that video, but we were in Pandi. Ah, your current Mahal. Well, let's hope this time next Tuesday she's still your current Mahal. I know how that goes, man. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm just feeling the relief of this heat from this oil. It's so good. Okay, yeah, it's not very far from here. Well, Bulacan is a sizable province, but I think it was about... Jim Jinko says the Air Force nurses have us use hot and cold therapy for sore muscles. 5 minutes of ice pack, then 5 minutes of heat. Heat pad. Okay, yeah. Hot and cold therapy. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. I know the one thing I got at the end of every physical therapy on my knee, when I had my knee surgery, was they would ice. And it was always recommended to ice, so I would ice at home quite a bit. Melanie is at St. Luke's, you guys, helping out her niece and nephew with their American visas. They're going to be moving to the USA soon. And I believe today is the very last visit for them at St. Luke's. They're going to get a bunch of shots today, like 5 or 6 shots each, you know. So no Melanie today. She's busy. When the nurses are hot, then you need a cold shower. Hot and cold therapy. Yeah, that's true. Great minds think alike. Sean Dayton says that Merck and Canoy hop on a plane and get away. 72 at Vegas right now. Oh, man. 72 is almost like a perfect temperature. Of course, that's cold to a Filipino, though. But 72 is perfect, especially Las Vegas. Love that place. I miss me some Las Vegas. Oh, my God. What a fun place. I maybe, you know, could have gotten a job there. Love it 97. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Everything's going good here. Thank you for asking. Mike Foodie, good question. I don't know. I just think that, of course, if you buy a whole chicken, of course you're going to have the chicken breast. But a lot of times in the pieces, you just don't see them. I don't know what they do with them. They must be selling to somebody. But you know, the white meat is not really that popular with Filipinos here. A lot of times, yeah, you find the best ones at Safemore and Pure Gold. Yes, I know about the Vegas Golden Knights. A good friend of mine who's still working for the company that laid me off is there in Vegas working for Cox. I didn't realize they were a professional hockey team though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and the Raiders are going to be there too. Yeah, Vegas is, wow, that place has changed so much in the past 20 years, right? Merc3, thanks for the chat, buddy. Super chat. Nicholas Leaves baby. Peter T, good day. How are you, sir? Toronto Maple Leafs. There you go. Oh, we'll have a few. Aussies in here. Oh wow, the Golden Knights are going to win the Stanley Cup. Talk about throwing the gauntlet down. Because that's a relatively new team, right? Is this their second season or first season? The Golden Knights. I think it's the second season, right? I feel like I've seen this on Facebook for quite some time now. So, let's see what's going on here. 24 watching. Kanoy says, no way. Toronto's going to win it, baby. Oh, it's the second season for the Vegas Knights. Okay. Thank you for that. They almost won the cup last year. Wow. That's impressive. It shows you how bad the hockey news here is here in the Philippines. How about Tiger Woods? Who saw that coming? Good for him. That guy's been in the shitter for so long. It's good to see him come back and do something big, you know. Someone that was as big The peso is down 51.92. Yeah, it's been in the low 52s for quite some time. Let's see what the Manila. Where's my newspaper? The Manila Bulletin says. Let's see what the online bank report is for the peso, or for the USD. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, they've got it at 51.6 here. So yeah, the peso's getting stronger. Let's see what else is going on. How about that Notre Dame Cathedral, you guys? Did you see that? That's pretty shocking, right? Yeah. I honestly, if you go back maybe 3 years with Tiger Woods, I didn't think he would ever. Once your back is that screwed up, you know, and I don't know if any of you are big golf fans, but this was what happened to Tiger Woods was predicted for him years and years ago when he was just a young kid. A lot of the commentators, who of course were professional golfers too, predicted that Tiger Woods was going to have extreme problems with his back due to the way he swung the golf club, and they were right. But good for him. I mean, man, I would love to have seen that. I was so shocked when somebody told me Tiger Woods won the Masters. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think he would ever win another tournament. Love a Zippo, man. Nothing like the smell of a Zippo. Okay, yeah, so what was going on there? Does anybody actually know what happened at Notre Dame? Why did it catch on fire? It was one of the things I wanted to look up before coming into the live chat, and I just forgot. I got too busy. I'm here with my son. We were getting some breakfast, and I just forgot to look it up. I saw some video footage of it, though. Man, pretty devastating. Was it going through a renovation, and something happened during the renovation that caused the fire? Renovation. Okay. From the news, it was due to a renovation. Wow. I'm thinking somebody's probably going to lose their job over that. Well, that cathedral was pretty damn old. Yeah. Donald Dotson, welcome to the chat. I like your Jollibee avatar there. Dennis Brock, good morning. Jack Kane, good morning. Yeah, renovation. Something happened during the renovation. BD5151 says 50 years. Wow. 850 years old. There you go. I didn't want to say, because you know me, I don't like to give out bad information, but yeah, 850 years old. There you go. Yeah, burned down. I burned down. What's your claim to fame? I burned down Notre Dame. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think you could even get a job as a Walmart greeter if you put that on your. Oh, the hunchback is homeless now. 850 years old. Man, that's just hard to believe, isn't it? Something that significant. It was the roof that caught on fire. Okay. Wow. It's just hard to believe, you know. And this is something that happened in a Western culture where, you know, we have the resources to put fires out. And look how out of control that got and how quick it got out of control. It reminds me of a couple of the hotel fires that happened in Vegas years ago. Late 80s, I think it was. Mid to late 80s. They were carrying out artifacts, yeah. Yeah, they probably, and that was probably more important than putting the structure fire out, was getting out what was inside that building, right? Can you imagine? Seth Henson, hello from Tennessee. How are you, sir? Thanks for coming in. Oh. Says that Philippine Airlines is issuing a travel advisory this Holy Week. Let's see what that's about. We are in Holy Week here in the Philippines, for those of you who don't know. Oh, it's just about allocating more time to go to the airport. That's all. Due to traffic. It was clickbait. They got me. Ken Unger, good morning. How are you, Ken? Nobody got hurt in that fire. Okay, good. 80 fire in Vegas was MGM Dow. That's now Bally's. Yeah, Sean, that's the fire I was talking about. That got out of control so fast. Kent Thomas says the towering inferno into Airport 77. Hello, Carmelo Galiza Desert Rat, my golfing buddy. Seth Henson, thank you for that. Which makes it difficult to put out. Okay. Yeah, you can imagine. We're talking about the contents that was inside that building. We're talking about Notre Dame, you guys, the fire. Seth Henson, I hope that you and your wife get back to the Philippines very soon. Eric De La Cruz. How you doing? Oh, how you doing, Eric? Oh. Yeah, Eric, I'm hoping to join Dayton and Mitchie when they go back to Boracay. Carmelo Galiza, I use uh oh my god, Frank's Red Hot, and then I add sriracha to it just to spice it up. But I even cut up red chilies in that marinade. So that marinade was Frank's Red Hot sauce, probably 3-4 tablespoons of sriracha, and then 5 or 6 red chilies cut up. Joseph Moyer, welcome, brother, to the chat. Thanks for coming in. Turn that button blue. Seth Henson says we just got back in February. We only got to stay. Oh, you got to stay for 2 months. Okay. Seth Henson, where do you guys hang your hat when you come to the Philippines? Roger Winslow, good morning. Do you know a place I can buy or order motorcycle tires in Cebu? There's got to be hundreds and hundreds of places, Roger. I don't live in Cebu. But maybe try looking it up on Facebook or something. Kieran Hennessy, good morning. We do have several vloggers that are in Cebu. You might want to contact The Adventure of Malai. Good morning. That's my wife. She's somewhere out there on her cell phone. Roger Winslow, try contacting one of the Cebu vloggers. There's several. I just don't know anything about that place. I would have to Google it. Okay. Sorry. I would have to Google it. Good morning, Kieran Hennessy. Thanks for coming in. Seth Henson. Okay, we have a home in Palawan. Okay, very nice. Oh, let's plug some channels, huh? Let's plug some YouTube channels. While I'm doing that, maybe you guys can talk about some of your favorite YouTube channels. Which ones do you really like? Doesn't have to be one, it can be several. If you saw my subscriber list, you'd fall right over. I've got so many. My God, I go through just trying to find my wife's channel in my subscriber list takes me a few minutes. Okay, who do we have in here now? Ah, boy, that shoulder's just killing me. That's my wife's channel, The Adventure of Malai. She's doing a great job. And we've got... oh my God, I'm looking at that Maddie thumbnail with a birthday hat on. That just kills me. She looks so sad. Our buddy Kanoi is in here. Let's plug him too. Oh, who else do we have? Gaten L, welcome to the chat. Miss Care Dad 2, Philo. Oh yeah, that's your... I like Tatro Machines. Guy knows everything you'd ever want to know about old Harleys. Oh, really? Very cool, Jim. And his name is Sexy Cyborg. BD5151, we watch her. That's, actually, that's worth plugging. What is her name? Um, she's in China. What's her full channel name? Let me look at my history, because Melanie and I were watching her yesterday. We get a kick out of her. She's funny. Naomi is her name. Naomi Sexy Cyborg. I got it. If you guys haven't seen this girl, I mean, a lot of people think LMN, Naomi Sexy Cyborg. Where is she? There it is. She's got almost a million subscribers, so 836,000 subs, this girl. I got it, Brian. Yeah, we'll plug her, even though she's not in the room. Just because it's a funny channel. Eric De La Cruz has 270 plus where you beat me. Joseph Moyer, thanks. Yeah, farmer in the Philippines, he's good. Seth Hinson says that El Nido is just as beautiful. Yeah, I was on the neighboring island of Carabao, which is right next to Boracay. There was not one single tourist there. The 5 days that we spent on Carabao Island. All the same beautiful white sandy beaches. Check out my videos, Carabao Island. It was awesome there. Yeah, that Naomi sexy cyborg is a tech. She's a techie technician. She built stuff. Actually, fairly impressive. Not just to look at, but a very intelligent girl. Jack Kane likes a foreigner farming in the Philippines. Yeah, he's good. He got big really quick, too. Best channel for the Philippines, Brian, a Brit in the Philippines, and yourself. Oh, thanks. Are you talking about Chris? When you say a Brit, are you talking about Chris, or are you talking about British biker? A Brit in the Philippines, I believe, is Chris. Nothing better than a hot nerd girl. Yeah. I need to watch probably more of Foreigner farming in the Philippines. He seems like a really nice guy. Eric De La Cruz is talking about a gentleman named Joseph Seeley. I'm not aware of him. It's funny how many you think a majority of the Philippine vloggers, and then you run across some guy or a girl even, you had no idea they even existed. Yeah, Melanie's at St. Luke's. Paul Ray, welcome to the chat, buddy. Thanks for coming in. We're talking about our favorite YouTube channels, if you have one. Jim Schultz says that Shay and Gary are really cool. Philippine experience. Edwin Kabibe, welcome. Are you back in Seattle? Yeah. Jim Grady. Family oriented. He digs how family oriented folks are in the PI. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. Tom and Ruth and Tom. Yeah, it's hard. It's pretty hard not to like Tom and Ruth. Okay, Edwin, February 26th. Wow. Okay. Joseph Moyer says, I've seen a few bad channels. Yeah. Jim Schultz, Death by Vlog. Yeah. Kyle Jimmerman has been going for a long, long time. Yeah. Kyle Jimmerman. Todd Blanco, welcome to the chat. The Rabbi, Mr. Fazio. Shout out to Seattle, Washington. My sister's in Seattle. Yeah, Death by Vlog, Jim. I've seen some of their stuff. Really good. I don't think they've put a video up in a year, though, if I remember correctly. Last time I was on their channel, it seemed like their most current video was a year old. I was surprised. Kyle Jennerman, yeah. Yeah. Lynn Dickinson. Lynn Dickinson likes that. Oh, that's another. Let's plug Lynn, too. While we're plugging channels, let's plug our good friend Lynn. I know she's going to be in here eventually. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L, Y, N. Dickinson. Lynn Dickinson. Yeah, I watched Lynn's last video, and she looked like a cop wearing those shades, man. Those shades are pretty cool. My sister is from Wallingsford. Wallingsford, Seattle is where she lives. Yes, Brian and Luisa's Philly in the Philippines, of course. She keeps you in line. I bet that's not very hard, Brian. Oh, yeah, Brian and Luisa look like they're having a good time down in Siargao. Or that resort they picked was sure nice. I can't wait. We're going back to the province. What date? 22nd, I think. Oh, Maddie wants to go outside. Maddie, 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 Maddie. Oh, she'll be knocking on the door here in about 10 minutes because it's so hot. She'll want to come back to the aircon. We are going to Tingloy, Batangas. Edwin Kabibe is from the hood. Okay. Yeah. Let was surfing in the last video. I saw that. Pretty cool, man. I know a little bit about that, being from Southern California. Filipina life, yeah. And she does a great job. She does a good job on her vlog. Yeah, that's true. Joseph Moyer, when I first met Philly Bryan in person, uh, when was that? Probably February. See, I got here in January of 2018, and I hooked up with Brian probably just a month later. I took a trip to Angeles, and him and I hooked up and did some motorcycle riding, and we vlogged Bike Week in Angeles, and he had 7,000 subscribers at that time. He was at 7,200 in February of 2018. So, yeah, that's true. Let did awesome for her first try. Very true. Yes, they have a bike week. It's really, to be honest with you, Jim Grady, it's a bike weekend. But all the big bikes come in, the big clubs come in and show off their bikes. It's probably the one time in the Philippines that you'll see a very large amount of big bikes, bikes that are 750 cc's and up. Graham, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Oh, I subscribed to Brian. God, when Brian and I first started talking through YouTube and just online, he didn't even have 1,000 subscribers when I first started talking to him. And we just laughed because we picked channel names that were so similar. So we always thought that was funny. You know, he's Philly in the Philippines, and I'm Philo. Yeah. Yeah, Brian's helped me get quite a few subs over the years. But I subbed to Brian back in, God, 2015, 2014, maybe even. Very early on, before he was even talking to the camera. You know, he was just doing walkarounds, which is what I started out doing. I just started out doing walkarounds. I wasn't real, I was a little camera shy. You know, I think a lot of us are in the beginning. Yeah, that was the first time that Brian and I had met, and it was fun. We hung out, we went riding, we spent that whole day at Bike Week. The next day we went riding, and then I think even the third day I was there. Oh no, that's when Melanie came. Or did Melanie come that time? I thought Melanie came and we went to Subic. That could have been a separate trip, but yeah, we always thought that was funny that our channels were so similar in name. It's really slow right now, YouTube is. Even Brian said that. I was telling you guys earlier. The views are way, way down. Uh, we're doing okay, though. We're still gaining about 3 or 4 subscribers a day. So we're still growing, but it's just very, very slow. We're not getting the views we used to get. I guess we need to make better videos. Does Red Horse have a higher alcohol content? I think so, yeah. Let me grab a bottle. Let's see what it says on the bottle. I've got some empties out there. Let's have a look at it. You've got your standard liter bottle here. 6.9% alcohol by volume is what it says here on the bottle. 6.9%. So, yeah. What beer in the U.S. is what, 3.2? 3.2? Ah. Oh, don't do that. Casalos eyes. Joseph Moyer says, I don't know. I think yins do great vlogs. What's a yin? What's a yins, Joseph Moyer? Did I miss something while I was out of the room here? Oh, Eric De La Cruz says it's the YouTube algorithm. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Eric, the algorithm was really good to me there for a while. January, February, we grew so fast. More sexy grilling might get some subs. Brian. Okay, yins is Pittsburgh slang for what? Joseph Moyer, what is yins a Pittsburgh slang for what? What does it actually mean? More sexy grilling. Well, you know, I'm sure the Adventure of Malai can do some sexy grilling. She's pretty good at that. Eric says I can only drink 5 bottles of regular Red Horse, then I need to sleep. You know what, Eric? I've never bought a regular bottle. Here, I mean, here, sorry. Oh, Yins is you guys. Okay. Okay. I think you need 2 shots of whiskey painkiller today. Oh. Ah. I wonder if the Red Horse that you buy in the U.S. is different. Does anybody know? Because I used to drink a lot of Red Horse in the U.S., but I don't think it was 6.9%. Huh? Oh, you know what we should vlog? We should go back to SM Mega and go to the San Miguel factory. What do you think, Honeyco? We could both get a vlog at the San Miguel factory. Ken Unger says, I'm going to stick to my weak Bud Light. If you drink 5 of those, you will definitely be pain-free. Yeah. That's true. No, I could probably do 2 of these myself, and I'd be done. Yeah, Eric De La Cruz, I'm the same. I can drink the hell out of that SML. And then you wake up and you go, oh, what did I do? What did we do? What did we have for dinner? The SML, you know, it's kind of tasty too. Oh. Yeah, it's over by SM Mega Mall. Anyway, SM Mega, you could Modelo. Yeah, you know what, Sean Dayton? That's a good comment. That is a good comment. Red Horse is extra strong and will kick you to sleep. Yeah. I don't know. You know, for me, well, I won't say that I'm really a beer snob, but I won't drink Red Horse if I'm out partying. I only drink it here at home. And it's always the beer. It's if you're going to have a videoke party, this is always what's going to be at the videoke party. You'll never see anything but Red Horse. SML equals Natty Light in the U.S. Natty Light. Natty Light. What would Natty Light be? Boy, Seth, you're just stumping us here today with all of your. If I thought about it long enough, I could probably figure it out, I guess. Miller Lite, maybe? I don't know. Red Horse makes me dance at the bathroom door. Natural Light. There you go. Yeah, just say what it is, Seth. We don't understand. What is it? Seattle slang or whatever it is. We don't speak Seattle slang. I'm sorry. What is it? I don't think I've ever had Natural Light. Those cheap beers that you get at one of the drugstores. What was that drugstore that sells all the alcohol in the U.S.? I don't remember the name of it now. Tennessee slang? That's okay. We just don't know what it is, so. The homeless love it. Yeah, I know natural light is really, really cheap. 39 bucks a keg. Oh my God. That's cheap. Also, Miller Lite. Susan Jinko is asking, do I need reading glasses? No, I don't. I do have a prescription, but it's only for distance. Um, my prescription is only to sharpen up the street signs. I can still read the street signs, okay, but I've got just a slight prescription. In fact, some places I've had glasses made so where you almost don't need, you almost don't need glasses. And they're right. I don't really, I can go without them. I only wear the glasses to sharpen up the signs. And I do wear my glasses when I'm riding the motorcycle. That's Pigeon's Piss. Miller Beer. Okay, Kanoi, thanks for coming in, buddy. Great to see you again. Yeah, if it's buffering, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, guys. Oh, Clyde only wears glasses to see. Okay, how's that? Yeah, if I'm squinting, it's not on purpose. It's not because I can't see anyway. Are we back? Is it back now? How's it look right now? You gotta remember, I'm on Google, so on Google it looks fine. I have to switch over to YouTube to see it. Ah, let me turn the Wi-Fi off and we'll just go directly into the modem. Maybe that will help. I was on the Wi-Fi, so although the Wi-Fi here is pretty strong, pretty good. It'll make you guys laugh. Okay, Gate and L, thanks for coming in. Rodney Gaul, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming in, brother. Tom and Ruth, the buffering channel. Yeah. Well, Tom and Ruth, you guys, Tom and Ruth, are internet challenged where they live. So looking forward to a visit with them. I'll tell you what, those are good people. And Melanie and I, within the next 12 months, we will be going to the province. Because Melanie grew up just right down the street. They're very, very close to where Tom and Ruth live. Bukidnon, Mindanao. What would be cool, and I don't know if we'll do this, but what would be really cool would be to ride a motorcycle down there. John Maloney and Lisa from Long Island in the room. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Susan. Susan says it's not buffering where she's at, but I saw it. It was buffering here on my laptop, so I did see it. I've gone directly into the modem now, so There's a lot of controversy here now with the elections that are happening. Sorry, let me catch up, guys. I was reading the news. Seth Henson, I have a Suzuki Raider R150 FI 2018. Jim Grady, I've got videos on it. If you want to look down on my video list, I've got the, I actually, Brian and I both vlogged the 2018 one. We've been looking for dates, and it looks like maybe they're not going to have it this year. I mean, that's something that, you know, I'm very interested in. So is Brian. We all are. Any of us who love motorcycles, love Bike Week and on Jerez, but I can't find anything on it. And, you know, the way the Philippines is, unless Eric De La Cruz might have some type of a recommendation for us, they're not really good at advertising here. To be honest with you, if they're going to have a Bike Week, they'll put it up on Facebook a couple of days ahead of time. So you may not even see it, you know. Kulas, then go meet up with Kulas in Cagayan de Oro, 1 hour away from Bukidnon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Philly Bryan has the Rouser 200 as well. And yeah, you're right, the Raider's fast. I'm going to hopefully not kill myself on that bike. Yeah. Well, you know, Clyde, there's just Sousa Salt Lake is a beautiful city. I've been there many times. Okay, and where is Sousa Salt Lake, Ken? Yeah, I look at least once a week. I look for something about Bike Week and on Jerez. I Google it. You know, it's just the way it is here, you guys. I'll probably miss it because they didn't advertise it. You know, even like the Clark International Speedway, trying to find a list of events for that place, it's just not easy. You have to go get like a magazine, like Inside Racing Magazine, like I get, if you want to know, and then they have it in there. But there's not like a Clark International Speedway.com, you know, or actually I think there is for Clark. I think I did find an actual website for Clark. They just don't place a lot of value on advertising here and keeping, you know, websites up to date, things of that nature, which is surprising considering how much time people spend, you know, on their phones here and stuff. Gary T. Welcome. Welcome, Gary, from San Francisco. Yeah. Jim Grady, that's the way it is. We're bikers, baby. We love it. And if I die on that thing, well, at least I died doing what I love. You know? That's the way I look at it. I'm a very safe rider, actually. A lot of people don't think so. I get a lot of criticism on my moto vlogs. People think I'm a speeder. And I'm not at all. You can't really speed here. There's too much traffic. You're lucky to ever get your motorcycle up to 50 kilometers an hour here. It's a rarity to ever even get up to 50, if you can. At least where I live here. You know. I've hit 100 and, what did I get up to? 112 on Commonwealth. It was just wide open. The last time I went and got the motorcycle serviced at Suzuki, I hit 112. Which is only, what, 70 miles per hour or something? 72? Hey, Siri. 112 kilometers per hour is how much in miles per hour?
112 kilometers per hour is 69.59 miles per hour.
70 miles an hour. Sure feels a lot faster though, doesn't it? I mean, 70's nothing. I would ride my motor. I would hit 100 on my motorcycle in the U.S. on the freeway, and then not even know I'm going that fast because it's such a big bike. 1500cc cruiser. You're doing 100 miles an hour. It feels like you're finally moving, you know, on a bike that big. It's funny on such a small, because the Raider is a silhouette-wise, it's a very small, very good lane splitting motorcycle. Lucky you didn't hit a rooster. Well, it's Commonwealth Avenue. There's probably roosters, though. There's probably roosters on Commonwealth. I wouldn't be surprised. You see everything else there. One of the craziest roads in the Philippines, I swear. Commonwealth Avenue. Oh. What worries me is hitting a dog, you know, and that's anywhere in the Philippines. I would just, I don't think it would, I think if you kept your cool, you'd be all right on the motorcycle as far as crashing and hurting yourself, but I would just feel so bad to hit an animal, any animal. Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth it. You're right. I agree. And it's not just those things you mentioned, Seth. It's grown adults that walk out into the street without looking. I can't tell you how many times it happens almost every day to me. Almost every time that I ride my mountain bike, when I go hook up with my buddy, I ride over to his house. There's Maddie. Come on. I knew you'd be back. It's too hot, right? She wanted to come back in the aircon. um, what was I saying? Grown adults stepping out into a busy road without looking. I just don't get it. It's beyond my comprehension. I can't tell you how many times I've almost hit a middle-aged woman who's walking out of the palinque and just steps right into me, just right in traffic without looking. It's crazy. Yeah, the GoPro on top of the helmet. Yeah. Lane splitting and wrong side of the road. Yeah. Well, don't forget the sidewalk, Jack. You spend a lot of time on the sidewalk here in Manila. NCR. There's a lot of sidewalk riding, especially when you're going through Fairview. Indianapolis traffic. Yeah, you know, when I left Indianapolis in 83, 82, sorry, to join the Marine Corps. And, God, the last time I was back there, the last time I was in Indy was probably 2014. Yeah, Clyde Seaside. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. There won't be anything on there until, you know, they might put something on Facebook a couple of days ahead of time. And you miss a lot of events because of that. Mike Foodie, no, I haven't done anything for the horn. I'm going to go to a shop and just see if I can get some wires. And, or see if I can hit one of the palinques. There's a palinque on Thursday, a guy that has motorcycle parts, and sometimes he's got various little brackets. You know, I might be able to take a bracket that he's got and alter it. I can do one of two things. I can alter the bracket, which would move the horn The problem with the horn is it's a little too big for the Raider. The Raider has a special like plastic protector for the horn that's on there that bolts over the top of the horn. And with this bigger horn, I can't use that. So it's not that I have to have it on there, but if I'm not going to use it, then I'm going to have to. Oh, you're in Carmel, Jim Grady. Okay. If I'm not going to use it, I'm going to have to alter the bracket. Maybe buy a bracket and then drill some of my own holes. I've got really good drill set. So all of your family lives in India around Fountain Square. Ah, Fountain Square. Isn't that Speedway? I grew up in Speedway. %80 of your driving is been in the province. Okay. Fountain Square. Wow. Pirate Cove. Walter, how are you, buddy? You guys know Walter? He's been on here a couple of times. How you doing, Walter? We're going to plug your channel while you're here. Pirates Cove. Walter's doing all kinds of stuff now, man. He's vlogging the Philippines, baby. Pirates Cove, Pirates Cove. Ah, you're almost at 100. Maybe today we can get you 100. Okay, you guys check out Walter's channel. That's Pirates Cove. Very knowledgeable in visas and doing all kinds of vlogging. Oh, just south of Indianapolis. Fountain Square. Yeah. Man, that sounds familiar to me. Yeah, Jim Grady, all the bikes come with the wimpy horns. It's true. Jean-Claude, welcome to the chat. Jean-Claude Ferdinand. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Yeah, Walter is putting Malolos. I told him that. I told Walter that a long time ago. When he first told me he was going to start vlogging, I told him there was nobody else around. We got Eric over in Mikawayan. You know. Or sorry, not Mikawayan. Eric's in Marilao. Sorry. Actually, I haven't. That's somebody I haven't talked to in a while. Is Eric. I got to give him a call. See how he's doing. It's about mango season. I told him I'd fill a backpack full of mangoes and bring him to him, and trade him for some drinks. I'm going to trade him mangoes for beers, and we're going to party at his house. Me and Melanie. Eric has gone to the dark side again. Yeah, he disappears every now and then, right, Clyde? It's funny. Great guy, though. Great guy and super smart. I've learned some cool stuff from him. Sean Dayton says the best suman comes from Malolos. The best suman. The bigger the horn, the better. So people ignore motorcycle horns, but they always merge for big trucks. Oh, he's in BGC now. Oh, did he go back? I must have missed something. I'm going to have to get on Eric's channel and see. It's about mango season. Yeah, that's something. That's something that don't hear in Indianapolis. Yeah. I don't think I ever ate a mango in Indianapolis. He went back to work. Get out of here. Did he really? Wow. Well, that's cool. It's cool to be able to work here, you know. You must be back with another call center. Yeah, you know, Seth Henson, I was thinking also that maybe this horn isn't loud enough. So I didn't pay much for it, and I'll just offer it to one of my family members, you know, for 100 pesos. I'll get something back for it. After I got it hooked up and I hit it a couple of times, I thought, this one isn't quite loud enough. I think I'm going to go, oh, BPO. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Clyde. Um, I think I'm going to go Joseph Loud on the horn. Victory liner style, baby. So I just need to go to Divisoria. I'll just hitch a ride to Divisoria with Tito Road one day, and they've got everything there. You know, Divisoria, you can find anything you want. Jim Grady, are you talking about your bike in the USA or your bike in the Philippines? I had some friends with some fairly obnoxiously loud Harley Davidsons in the US, Southern California. See, they're cracking down on that in Southern California. There's cities that won't allow you to come through their city if your bike is beyond a certain decibel, you know, which is good because some people, it's out of control. Some people are out of control with it. Loud bikes do save lives, but oh, that's right, Indiana. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. I knew that. I've got a cousin there who has disowned me. He won't talk to me anymore for some reason. Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've been freaked out by a bus horn. Shit. It's scary enough riding next to something that's 5 times your size in height, you know? And some of the construction trucks here, my God. What do they have under the hood? Does anybody know? My God, the construction trucks here in the Philippines are like on steroids. I mean, I'm on a really fast motorcycle. I can't get around some of them. And they're driving like maniacs. Hey, Jim Grady, does Indiana have a helmet law yet? Did they ever wake up? I know it's a controversial subject, but helmet is just something you should have if you're gonna. Air horn. Jim Grady says the whole family is disowned. Still no helmet law in Indiana. Wow. That's amazing. Indiana's going to be one of the last states left. I think Florida had no helmet law for quite a while. Maybe they. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you think the America in the USA, we're big, bad America, right? Our construction trucks are wimpy compared to the Philippines. My God. The trucks they have here are unbelievable. Okay, if there's any gamers in the room, I'm sure they will check you out and subscribe to you. Sue Skitsu YT. We're not going to ban you. It's okay to promote yourself, but you got to be a gamer to subscribe to a channel like that, you know. Wisconsin and Michigan have no helmet required. Wow. Illinois is no helmet required. Wow. That's surprising to me. Uh, Okay, I will send you load. Melanie's out of load. Wait a second. I think Melanie forgot she can buy load on Paymaya. Scott Del Fuego, welcome to the chat, buddy. North Dakota has no helmet. Wow. It's surprising to me, really. Keeps helmet laws at bay. Let me send Melanie some load here. Shop. Sorry, you guys, give me just a minute. Send the wife some load here. Okay. I hope that was the right phone number. Paymaya. Pirate Cove, yeah, Paymaya. Love Paymaya. Thanks for turning me on to that, man. Melanie's got it now, too. We're paying all the bills through that. Very, very easy. Okay. Canada has motorcycle noise laws. They have microphones like photo radar. Ah, yeah. Didn't Illinois just judge the FOID card unconstitutional? What's a FOID card? FOID card? Eric De La Cruz, jeepneys and bus drivers from hell. Yeah, sometimes some of the things the Jeeps do, you're just... Robert M., good morning. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Seth Henson, I agree. Robert M., yes. Thanks for coming back, bud. Oh, own a gun. I see. That's something else I've never really cared much about. I agree, Seth Henson, that the helmet is... it's shocking that so many people are resistant towards it, but you just got to hope that those people are never in an accident, because when your head bounces off that asphalt... Just got back from the Philippines. You were here for a month. Yeah. You were in the chat last week, I think, Robert. It's shocking that, you know, I don't know. It's too controversial, really, to talk about. Helmet laws, guns, firearms. It's almost like politics. It's best to probably just leave it alone. I've been over the handlebars on a dirt bike several times. One of the reasons why I have such horrible rotator cuff injuries. And yeah, that helmet sure helped. Yeah. Lucky enough for me, I've only been uh, in one motorcycle accident. And, well, I guess it changed my life. I lost my job as a result of that accident. So, lucky only once. And it just wrecked my knee and my career and forced me into early retirement. But hey, who's complaining? Look what happened. Look where I ended up. Not so bad after all. Jeepneys are the cause of 40% of the traffic problems. Yeah, probably true. If you look at it that way, Jack Kane, jeepneys are 40% of the volume of traffic. So it's probably even higher than that. Dennis Brock, when you go on base, you have to have one. That's true. Scott Delfago's been trying to get a job with the ATF his entire life. Yeah, Merc 3, that's true. Cell phone use by people behind the wheel is just crazy. We were talking about favorite YouTubers. I didn't hear anybody mention Mikey Bustos. You guys like Mikey Bustos? TRI are 50%. Trikes are 50%. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at yeah, Racer X, you know what? Every day, man, I have to remember that. Sometimes somebody telling me that is the best medicine for me. I would like to have still been working, but I wanted to work until I was at least 55. But no, Walter, I was here last year. I vlogged it last year. All of the craziness going by my house. Actually, they haven't started here yet. We haven't had the neighborhood loudspeakers go through with the actual guy on the car throwing T-shirts, and we get that here, but they haven't started here yet. I have seen them out on the main roads, though, slowing down traffic with the loud music. But I was here for the elections last year, too. Yeah, I'm 18 months now here. Oh, really? Palawan. Most of the jeepneys have been phased out. Robert M., I was at Camp Pendleton, Southern California. Camp Horno. Did a couple of Westpacks. Was over in Subic, Alangapo. I was in Alangapo in '85. Yeah, Eric, I haven't watched Mikey in quite a while. The last time that I was watching Mikey every day, well, Billy and I were into him for a long, long time. But the last time I was watching him, he was looking at property. Him and what's his sidekick's name? Yeah, Robert Camp Pendleton. I guess that's funny for some reason. I don't know. Pretty big Marine Corps base. One of the biggest in the world, actually. Jim Grady says, I was on my bike once and watched a lady in front of me in an Escalade put a DVD into the built-in DVD player, and all I could think was, I'm a dead man. Yeah. The last time I saw Mikey, he was looking at a chunk of property, or he just bought a chunk of property and was going to build a house on it. And that was probably, I don't know, 3 months ago. And we kind of stopped watching him. One of my favorite vloggers is Casey Neistat. Does anybody watch Casey? Casey Neistat out of New York. Oh, Robert M. I see. Your Navy girlfriend is stationed at Camp Pendleton. Oh, currently or was there? I got out in '87. So that was quite a while ago. Casey Neistat, in my opinion, is one of the top YouTube vloggers. Not just, I mean, top. Well, at 11 million subscribers, you've got something going on there, and he makes a great vlog. I mean, the guy's just unbelievable. Oh, she was stationed there. Okay. Navy chicks are the best. I don't know. I think Filipino chicks are the best. Oh, Robert, you got out in '82. Okay, so you're going to be probably about almost 60 years old? 58 maybe? Good question. Sean Dayton. Yeah, Walter, do you get any of that action? Do you get any of that election action? No, 57. Okay. I'm 54 in about 3 weeks. No, it's going to be longer than that. What's the date today? Today is the 16th. Really? Eric De La Cruz, you follow PewDiePie. Are you a gamer, Eric? Is that why you follow him, or is there another reason? I always have a hard time. I think I'm too old for PewDiePie. My kids watch him on YouTube. Yeah, Basai Yang Hilao, great vlog. It definitely worth a mention. Even if you don't speak Visayan. I understand at one time he had English subtitles for the people watching who were American or Aussie. And he doesn't do that anymore. But it's still a very interesting vlog to watch. And a great guy in person. Really nice guy in person. Very personable. Very open about what's going on, where he's going. Yeah, Eric, he got real big after I was in his video. Did you notice that? Joke long. Yeah, we were pretty excited to make the Bisayang Hilao vlog. And actually, we were recognized. I told Mercury 3 this. We got recognized in Landmark grocery store by a couple of the employees there. They came up to Melanie and I said, we saw you guys on, they were a little bit shy, to approach us, but they finally said something to Melanie and told Melanie that they had seen me in the Bisayang Hilao vlog. So, and they wanted to know if that was really us. Were we really the ones that they saw? So we got a couple of subscribers out of that, gave them a couple of motorcycle stickers, and it's pretty funny. you were a gamer some years ago, but I subbed to Felix. Felix must be PewDiePie's real name because of the meme reviews. The meme reviews. Okay. Well, I know he's a giant channel. How many subscribers does he have? He's even way bigger than Casey Neistat. I think the last time I looked at him, he had 80 million or something. 80 million subscribers. Can you imagine being that big? Is he the biggest YouTuber, probably? Clyde Seaside. You're always busting my ass, aren't you? That's what I like about you, Clyde. You never let me get away with shit, man. People are going to start bugging you for autographs. No. But I have been recognized now 4 times because I was in that vlog on 4 different occasions. Once at the Palenque, once over at I was with Tito Road somewhere, and somebody came up to us and said, "Are you the guy that was with Besayang Hilao?" Well, yeah, that's me. Jim Grady says, "I think he's still #1. Yeah. Well, I have an internet connection right here. I don't have to. Let's see. PewDiePie. P-E-W. It comes right up. 94 million. Wow. 3,808 videos. Jesus. That's crazy. And he's an American vlogger, so I mean he's probably making some pretty good money there, wouldn't you think? $94 million subs. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, Clyde, I didn't get very big from that Makati vlog. I don't know why. It didn't do much for me. PewDiePie makes $1 million a year. It's probably, and it's really easy to sit and talk about, he's doing something he loves. But I mean, look, when you're that big, you got to keep going, He's a Swede. He's from Sweden, actually. Oh, okay. He's in the U.S., though, right? I thought he was. He could afford to buy a panhead. You think? Jim Grady. He could afford to buy a panhead. My God. What a biker. Once a greasy biker, always a greasy biker. Clyde. Well, he's one of the biggest vloggers in his own mind. Yeah, for me, Clyde, I still can't figure out what happened there. Because like I said, the actual in-person face-to-face confrontation, not confrontation, but the face-to-face meeting was very different from what I saw on the vlog, on the video. I was actually quite taken back by the whole thing. Sean Dayton says, I have a friend making 6 figures a year on YouTube and has 5 guys on his payroll. Yeah. Well, a lot of those big vloggers, you look at the Dosoviches, they must have a lot of people working for them, you know. What I would do is I would hire somebody to reply to the comments. Merc3, thanks for the super chat, buddy. I like to interact with the subscribers, but the problem is when you get big enough, you just can't do it anymore. You know, Philly Bryan's a really nice guy, and he wants to talk to everybody, but he just can't do it anymore. He's got too many. He's got too many subscribers, too many comments. He can't keep up with them. Got a green Lego stacking for the haters. Huh? Robert M says, are you rich from YouTube yet? Not even close. No. But I am making a little bit of money, and it's helping. So I'm happy with that. Your wife wants you to vlog, but no way. Why not? It's fun. It could be more. He probably gets the rainbow going north. Could be more, Scott. He probably gets the rainbow going north. I missed something there. Oh, UK. Oh, he's in the UK. I thought for some reason he was in the USA. Yeah, Shargal. Robert M., that's true. You just have to, you know, we have a troll that we're dealing with right now. If Philo flushes a toilet, no containment. Scott. It's got a green Lego. We have a stalker right now among our channels between Melanie, Tom, and Ruth and myself. And it's a recycled stalker. She's been around for a long time. We've all blocked her. She's come back with different account names and trolling us, stalking my wife, you know, saying things she shouldn't be saying. And it's just the way it is. Yeah. Jim Grady, it looks like they're having a really good time. Lut's not only surfing, she's climbing coconut trees. There's way more good people, though, Robert, than there are crazy. I've met some really, really great people. Tito Road, for example, and Gina's Curtains. Look at the friendship I've developed there. And that happened because of YouTube, because I'm a vlogger. So I've met a lot of great people, a lot of great vloggers, a lot of other people that I've met. Dayton and Mitchie, my God, just the greatest people you could ever meet. Really, really nice people. Very informative, very helpful, you know. Those kids are great. I love them both. Everything they do is so good. I can't wait for Melanie and I to get together with them again. Eric from Video Lux, you know, I've met so many great people that do this. Philly Bryan and his whole family. Tuck Tuck. you know, it just doesn't get much better than Tuck Tuck Cali vlogs. My bank account is glad he doesn't bang a pot on his head. At least we can still talk to you, you little people. Yeah, I'm still one of the little guys, for sure. Hey, I'm almost at 1 million views, though, you guys. Probably by, we're hoping that you forgot meeting Lucas. Lucas Musser. Clyde, I haven't met Lucas Musser yet. Every time that I'm in Angeles and we do our big vloggers meeting, he's busy doing something. He can't, Lucas works a lot. Brian lives close to you in Pennsylvania. Oh, I think you mean Brian is from somewhere close to you in Pennsylvania, right? Scott got you excited. Try to ignore those trolls. Yeah. I think we've gotten rid of most of them. Have you met British Biker? I have talked with British Biker several times. He wants to. I've tried to get him on my show, but we keep missing each other. British Biker is dry. He doesn't drink anymore. If you talk with Lucas, you really have to edit. He has a language problem. He has a language problem. Yeah, Walter. You'll get a lot more, man. It took me 4 years just to get to 1,000 subs. But I did take a year off too from the vlogging, so I like pot, Philo. I like pot too. I wish I could find some. I'd love to smoke a big fat joint, man. That'd be awesome. Walter, you're doing, all you gotta do, Walter, is keep doing what you're doing. I guarantee you, because you're doing some good work. I think it was Brian who met up with Lucas. Lucas showed his Bajaj trike. Yeah. Yeah, Lucas bought one of those. Dennis Adam, welcome to the chat. British Biker got caught up with the YouTube drama Losers. I remember that too, yeah. Scott Del Fuego says, I love banging a pot. You get sick drinking the clean water over there. I've never been sick, Robert. I got sick once from street food. Actually, the first time I've ever been sick from street food here. And took me out for about 24 hours. But man, I was sick. Oh, I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. But it's only happened one time. And that includes all of my time here as a young U.S. Marine. And Pirate Cove. Thanks. Pirate Cove says, thanks for the support, you guys. Yeah. He's got great content. Yeah. It's just a matter of time. And we'll keep promoting you, Walter. We'll have you back on here again. So I'm thinking by the end of May, I'll have 1 million views on my channel. And we'll do something for that. We'll do something for a 1 million. We'll have a 1 million views party. Yeah, Robert M., we buy the water in the blue containers, and it's fine. Dennis Adams says he was drinking from a mountain spring in La Union. Yeah. La Union, been up there before. City of Bawang. Did a great vlog there. That was, my God. When was that? 2015. That was when Melanie and I first met. We went up to La Union province with the kids. British Biker always seemed like a straight up guy to me. I like him. If he's dry, I'll be happy to smoke a joint with him. Yeah, red horse for everybody. San Fernando. Yeah, great city. Dennis, Adam, great city. I didn't make it to San Fernando. We were in Bawang, which is probably not even half an hour, I bet, from San Fernando. Bawang. Eric De La Cruz says, so far, my favorite moto vloggers are Mo Tour, I Ride Manila, Ed Hammer, and Gaki Moto. Yeah. Hey, I got another one for you. He's called, check this guy out, Eric. He's pretty cool. You might know about him. I don't know. I just started watching him. I just subbed to him this week. Let me see if I can find it. It's Red Potato something. The guy's really good. I think he's got 300,000 or something. Where is he? Red Sweet Potato. There he is. 105,381 subs. I mean, that's a respectable channel. Check him out. I'm going to plug him just because I like the guy. Moto vlogger that does a lot of motorcycle reviews. People bringing motorcycles. And, oh, my wife is back. Hi, honey. He gets to, it's cool. He gets to do reviews on motorcycles that aren't his. How cool is that? Robert M. I never met Says. Nope, I never met Says. Tom and Ruth. Welcome to the chat. Tom and Ruth are here, you guys. Thanks, buddy. Hello again. Hello, Brian. Hello, Melanie. Ed is driving a Mercedes on the streets of USA, not a bike on the streets of Manila. Yeah. Tom and Ruth. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Tom and Ruth. You guys know Tom and Ruth. Everybody knows Tom and Ruth. Yeah, Red Sweet Potato, Eric. Check him out. He's pretty cool. I'm a little bit lost there because it's a Tagalog channel, but he does mix in a lot of English also with Tagalog, so I can follow him around. Lynn Dickinson, welcome to the chat. I plugged your channel, Lynn, I promise. You can ask Brian. Ah, now that was nice. Lynn Dickinson said that I'm one of her favorite channels. Thank you. And you're one of mine. Yeah, you've seen Red Potato, Eric. He's cool, right? I actually ordered some. I was using that VS1 polish on the motorcycle, and he had a water-based one that's better that he did a video on. So I ordered it from Lazada yesterday. Had to stop by at mall eating at Big B's. Nice. Okay, let me catch up. I got behind somehow. Light that coal fire, bro. Get it glowing orange. Okay. Tom Ruth, how do you know Tom out here? Tom and Ruth. He's from Tondo. Okay. I just subbed to him, Eric, like 2 days ago and started watching some of his videos. Lynn Dickinson, thanks again. Robert M. We've got 2 channels, 4 cameras. We've got 3 GoPros and 1 Canon G7X between Melanie and I. I just bought this one last week. They're making the GoPros white now. Is that pretty funny? Kind of cool, huh? From Philly's last few videos, a lot of the roads outside of the city. Are you talking about an Angeles city, Jim? Because I just did a moto vlog going through the base, and man, maybe that's where I got the bike up to 112 kilometers. Somewhere on base. I'm sure BB is a good guy. BB is a good guy, yeah. I haven't watched British Biker for a while. I'm not sure what happened, or I know that he got caught up with some stuff in Riff Raff Radio, but they haven't been on for a while. Twist the throttle on those roads. Yeah. Actually, Clyde, they were out of the black. They were out of the Hero 7 Black. They only had the white Hero 7 Black. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I think. You know, it's just a way different. It's not really white. It's really kind of a gray. Yeah. Kind of a neat design. So we've got two of these now. We've got a Hero 6 that has to go in for repair because that's the one that got the salt water in it when I jumped off the cliff. Scott, bring your own ketchup. Yeah, bring your own ketchup. You won't hide that between your knees. Scott Del Fuego. Yeah, banana ketchup. It not only sounds disgusting, it is disgusting. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you where there's some really, really good roads. Some of the best that I've seen anywhere, and that's on the island of Mindoro. I was shocked at how good the roads were there. It was like being in the U.S. 2 lanes each way, smooth, no problems. Fed up. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Saragua roads are good because everybody rides a scooter. Saragua. Saragua? Merc3 says, I have the GoPro Hero Plus. I don't like it. Fed up? We're doing great. Thanks for coming in, bud. We're talking about banana ketchup. Fed up. And GoPros. And our favorite YouTube vloggers. Not just Philippines, but favorite YouTube vloggers. Thank you. Fed up? Thank you. I've got plenty more coming. I think I've got 4 or 5 videos stacked I need to do in the laptop here. $35 watching. Shargao. Banana ketchup is good with lumpia. Oh, really? No way, dude. The only thing that goes on lumpia is hot sauce. Joke lung. Jim Jinko says, I like to watch sailing videos on YouTube. Well, I bet there's some really good, you know, I never thought about that. I bet there's some really good vloggers that are sailors. I mean, that have sailboats. And that'd be awesome. I would watch those. God, I've got so many subscriptions already, though. I can't keep up with them. So, Scott Del Fuego, thanks for coming in, buddy. We appreciate it. I've got to go, too, because Maddie has a... we have to take Maddie. I'm not going to leave right now, but I'm probably going to shut down at... Hell, I've been on for 2 hours already. I'm probably going to shut down at noon or 12:15 because we have to take Manny to the vet. Sasawan on my lumpia only. Scott, thanks for coming in. We'll see you next Tuesday, bud, if you got time. Jim Grady, it's the same language. Yeah, it's the same language. Google calls it Filipino. I don't care for the way my Hero 5 made 6 files for a 1.5-hour video I did. Yeah, Dennis, what happens with the Hero 6? I've got the 7, but I had the Hero 6 also, and it resets about every, what is it? It's 11 minutes? Yeah, it's about every 11 minutes. The camera resets and stores that file. It does that. Philo speaks great Toglish. That's true. I know because I've had a couple of long moto vlogs, and it does. It's about every 11 or 12 minutes. I've heard of those, Clyde Seaside. That Naomi Sexy Cyborg has done some collabs with those people. I've seen them before. We're going to Vietnam. We're excited about that, Melanie and I. We're going to Vietnam on the 10th of May. Oh, yours for 17 minutes, and it was 5 different ones. Huh. Or 6 different ones. Well, that's weird. And what's wrong with that, Dennis? Why was that a problem? Just curious. Because if you're using an editor, I mean, you just load them in, and it's like one continuous file anyway. Were you hoping for a continuous 1.5 hour? Yeah, Rike's in Vietnam. We're meeting up. I've already spoke to him on the phone. We're going to be having lunch with Rike. Lunch or dinner or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, they ride motorbikes around Vietnam. Very cool. Yeah. The GoPro allows you to do that as well by changing the resolution, shutter speed. When did I get a Ferrari? I took pictures of one of Macati. I'm just celebrating my team racing Ferrari. Santander, baby. Yeah, it's got the big Ferrari emblem on the back, too. Bangkok, Thailand. The shirt capital of the world. I had to load in the video editor to make one long file. It took many hours to make. Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm a cinematic vlogger, a lot of times when I go to load my camera into my laptop, I've got 30 or 40 different, you know, One video might be a minute long. The next one might only be 10 seconds. I might have 25 10-second videos. Because when you're cinematic vlogging, that's how you want to shoot it that way. It just makes it easier when you're editing. So it's a lot easier than cutting, dragging back down again, cutting, dragging back down again. So you just shut the camera off several times. Take your cinematic shot, shut it off, take another one, shut it off. No way, Eric De La Cruz. Ferrari all the way, baby. No way am I going to wear a Lambo shirt. Never. I'm a Ferrari guy. Sorry. Lucas, what's up, buddy? How are you? Dennis Adam, I can load a 20-minute video on YouTube in less than 5 minutes here on the Wi-Fi. You got to make sure that you're rendering. You need a rendering program to shrink your file size before you load it to YouTube. I use a program called Handbrake. Philly Bryan and I use the same program. He's the one that turned me onto it. It's called Handbrake. You download it for free. It's a free program, and it renders your video for you. So if your video is 2 GB in file size, it'll render it down to 800 megs. So, and you don't lose any quality, and it will load onto YouTube so much faster. How did I meet Tito Road? Gary T's asking, how did I meet? First, sorry, let me catch back up again. Lucas is having breakfast, or sorry, lunch. A vlogger who bought a new Sony camera and could only do 4-minute videos. Didn't know how to shut down the HD. Yeah, you just change the... Gary T, Tito Road invited me and my family to his Gina's Curtains Christmas party because he lives so close to me. He just stumbled across our channel one day, and he was like, wow, this American lives, you know, a 10-minute walk from my house. Well, actually, it takes me 15 minutes to ride my bike to Tito Road's house. 15 minutes exactly. And he invited us to his to Gina's Curtains Christmas party, and it just kind of snowballed from there. We became friends. He was always riding his bike and said, hey, why don't you get a bike? So I went and bought a bicicleta, and we're just the best of friends. And of course, Gina and my wife are good friends, and they get together. So I'll drop Melanie off over at Tito Road's house. Him and Melanie and Gina will hang out, and then Tito Road and I will take off. We jump in the car and take off and go somewhere. Yeah, Dennis, just go on to YouTube. If you don't understand how to use Handbrake, it's actually very simple. But there's a YouTube video for how to use it in the best settings, okay? And that will render your video size down. So once you've made your video in your video editor, okay, you make that video, you save it to your desktop, then you will open up the Handbrake and render it on Handbrake. And that will squeeze that video down to less than half the size. Lucas says that it won't turn over for some reason. Yeah, Dennis Adam, it looks like a pineapple, right? The Handbrake. If it has a pineapple on it, that's the right one. Lucas says it won't turn over. Midnight in Indy. Okay, Jim Grady, thanks for coming by, bud. Will Blaze. When am I going to trade the Raider in for a Ducati? Well, I will, mark my words, I will have a Ducati motorcycle, guys, one day. Okay, it's going to happen because I'm not going to die without owning the most awesome motorcycle on the planet. Are you ever going to take your horse to the Old Town Road? Is that Issa C, the big boss, disguised as loser? Yeah, Dennis, you're all set, bud. That's all you need, okay, is to render that video, and it'll change everything. Change your whole YouTube life. I guess I better look at your channel, huh? See what you got going on there. Pennsylvania marijuana legalization listening tour. Oh. Well, Dennis, you got a bunch of videos, bud. Check this out. Some people are just plain bad. Harman Mark III in garage and chimney. Coal stove. Oh, I see what you're saying here. I see your videos now that you're talking about. 17 minutes each. So, Dennis, have I asked you before, what brings you to the Philippines? Oh, yeah. Will Blaze, I will never ever get rid of that Raider. That Raider is in our. That's going to be in our family until we push it over the cliff. You know. Oh, I see. Lucas says I use video to video. Get a Honda RC51, awesome twin. Hey, K-Bird. Lucas says I don't know how to work on a motorcycle engine, so instead of making it worse, just get the mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be something simple, right, Lucas? Oh, your wife is from La Union. Okay. Thanks, Fed Up, for coming in. No power to the plugs. Huh. No power to the plugs. Gotta be a switch or something, huh? So, do you have a volt ohm meter? And are you verified inside the plug that you're not getting anything there? Ah. Gary T, thanks for coming in. Eric De La Cruz, I just absolutely love that Raider. I really do. Um, it's hard on an old man like me, but it's still a badass bike. You had Tuk Tuk hold the wire next to the plug while you cranked it. Oh. Huh. Gary, see you next Tuesday if you've got time, okay? Thanks for coming in, bud. Mark Doyle, how are you, sir? Thanks, Gary. Welcome, Mark Doyle. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Good to see you again. I'm going to be logging off soon because my son and I have to take Maddie over to the vet. Melanie's not here. Melanie is... She might be here. I don't know. She might be in the chat room, but she's in the city helping out her cousin. Yeah. Did you watch Tuck's eyes light up? That's funny. Yeah, you should have told Tuck you're supposed to put your tongue in there and see if you feel anything. The way you test a battery, you know. No power to the plugs. Huh. No power to the plugs. It's got to be something between the starter and the... It's got to be a switch, like a relay between the starter and the... Oh, sorry. Just to answer your question in your title, you're by far my favorite YouTuber, and I can't wait to see the acknowledgments and the gratitude from your channel. Will Blaze, thanks. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I can't imagine why. There's so many good YouTubers. We looked for a kill switch, but I don't think it has one. Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Yeah, a fuse. The coil, yeah. Check the coils. It's got to be something really simple, especially considering that it's so new, and also you keep it covered. I mean, I know we had a series when I was in Angeles a couple of weeks ago. Man, we had a rain that was just phenomenal. I was stuck in one of the hotels for 2 hours because I didn't have an umbrella. I couldn't go anywhere. It was just pouring. It started at about 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m., and I don't think I got out of that hotel almost 8 o'clock. I was able to walk back to my hotel. It absolutely dumped. One of the hardest rains I've seen in a long, long time. But, you know, Angeles needs that every now and then. Just washes off all the scum. Mark Doyle's coming back in September and going to stay over Christmas. Very nice. September, October, November, December. So a 4-month stay. That's really good. You're very lucky to be able to do that, right? Oh, okay. Are you, I'm sorry, Mark, I don't remember. Are you close to me, or obviously you must be. You wouldn't say that. Coil, bad wire, lots of things. Yeah, Jack Kane, but it's basically a brand new machine. He's only had it for a couple of months. So we're thinking it's got to be something real simple. I was in the brain box. Yeah. Yeah, Clyde, I was in the shit, what's the name of the hotel I was in? Sometimes my head just doesn't work right, man. Sometimes, a lot of times. The one that has the RBI Steakhouse. Queen's Hotel, sorry. Yeah, I was in the Queen's Hotel. I was actually doing that vlog. Just outside Angeles. Okay. Like Mexico or Tarlac, Mabalacat. Yeah, the Queen's Hotel vlog. You know, that video's got like 1,600 views or something. It got it really fast. Speaker of Truth, welcome to the chat. I could just, it's like we're all standing around your Bajaj, Lucas. Well, it could be this, could be that. Did you check the fuel injection? Did you check the carburetor? It's fuel injected, yeah. Okay, Clyde, Seaside. What's coming up next is my Makati vlog, where I vlog the that barbecue joint, the smoke yard. Is there gas? The mechanic is coming today. Oh, you got a mechanic to come to the house. That's cool. What is that, Lucas? Is that like a 200cc? It's like a 200cc, right? Like a Rusi motor or something? That's right, Clyde. Yeah, 200cc. Okay. Believe me, I'm not complaining. You got to have something to do. Oh, it's a Bajaj motor. Aha. Aha. Yeah, I think those things are pretty cool. There's a couple of my neighbors that have them. A guy that goes to my gym has one. He gets around pretty damn good on it. All right, guys, I'm going to call this chat so I can get my dog off to the... Get my dog to the vet. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Dennis Adams. Yeah, made in India. The Bajaj comes from India. Thanks for everybody that came in the chat. My son and I are going to go on the motorcycle and go take care of business. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon. Thanks, Brian. Bye now. Bye to all the wrenches. Thank you so much for your time. We'll see you again next week as far as live chat goes. A video every other day. Thanks for coming in, Lucas. Good luck on the Bajaj. Later.